Good morning. Happy Thursday. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Ben from the Shine Team Realtors here in Harker Heights outside Fort Cavazos. In today's video, we're going to talk about buyer tips, mostly for the first time home buyer. A lot of times when you're going to buy a home, there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of fear. There's a lot of unknown. There's a lot of people giving you a million different, tips on what to do, how to do it. And to be honest with you, as a home buyer, first time home buyer in the past 2 years, it's not as bad as it seems, number one. And number two, don't believe everything that people say, because your situation is going to be very different. And, depending on what realtor you use, it's going to be a different experience. So you gotta roll with it and go with your own gut on all this. So we're going to go over a couple of tips that I have for home buyers, first-time home buyers. And the first one is find yourself a good realtor. In today's age, social media, you can look on Google, you can look at reviews on Yelp and all that other good stuff. You can ask around, there's word of mouth, ask friends in the area. Don't be afraid to interview more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, however many, until you find the right one that you connect with. When you find somebody that you connect with, then you go forward. That's step one. Step two is go back. Go back more than once. You don't have to go to one house. You're going to look at multiple houses with a realtor throughout these days while you're shopping. And if you narrow it down, you get like 3 or 5 houses and you get your top 3, go back to them. Go at day, go at night, see which one you like and get the feel for it. I always tell people when we go at night, I said everything looks good at night, especially when the lights are on and the neighborhood's quiet and all that good stuff. So go back more than once, go back during the day, go at night, check it out. Make sure that tip number 2 is that when you're breaking it down here at the Shine Team, our team has put together a expense sheet that we built for you, and it's kind of plug and play thanks to Scott. And it's literally shows you, it's not an exact amount, but it's a really good ballpark of what you're going to be paying. You don't want to pay more than 25% of your take home per month. So do the math. Just make sure that you have room and you're not home broke, right? You don't want to be doing that. Then you're going to have buyer's regret. So make sure your mortgage is less than 25%. 20% down. Now, that's a big thing. There's a lot of, I use the VA loan, so I'd use 0 down. But there's a lot when you use conventional. If you don't use 20% down, you're going to have PMI. If you do 20%, you're not going to have PMI. We can get deeper into that rabbit hole. We'll go over that in another video in the future, but we're just going over the basics. Get a survey. Most of the time on the MLS, when you go, your realtor has access to all this. They might have a survey on, and then if there is, the title company has to approve that, and if they do, cool. If not, then you get a survey. You just got to know what you're getting into. And then always get an inspection. Get an inspection. Do not try to save the money. It is worth it. Don't avoid it. You want to know what you're getting into. Let them do it. There are inspectors out there that are professionally licensed and have went to school for it and do it for a living. Let them do their job and get an inspection so you know what you're getting into. You'll have peace of mind. You'll be able to sleep at night and you know what you're. Remember, you're buying, it's like one of the biggest purchases in your life when you buy a home. So make sure that you're investing well and you're investing smart. And make sure you're using a good inspector. Make sure they're licensed in your state. We have inspectors that we've worked with throughout the years, and we can recommend some. And if you have any questions about inspectors, comment below, and I'll get my inspector buddies to get in contact with you. And if you have any questions, home warranty, don't avoid it. Right? Don't when you're buying a home, just like you should when you buy a car, you shouldn't try to save too much. You're gonna pay for it in the long run if you don't. Right? There's not a. You always want to invest mindfully, and in the future, you'll be like, okay, I'm glad I did that, and be smart about it. All right, you're buying a home. You're gonna be in this home for a good amount of time. Right? You're not renting, so be smart about it. And then my last tip, guys, do not rush. Do not, if your realtor is, or your anybody is in this process of buying your home, trying to rush you along, don't do it. All right. You're going to get a lot of people once you start to make this decision to go forward and, make one of the biggest decisions in your life. And if you're married together, this decision, there is a lot of people that are going to come into play all of a sudden. Your lender, your realtor, the realtor's broker, your friend, your mom. At the end of the day, you need to do what you want to do, what's best for you. It's your money. And then take in consideration, sure, you can listen to everybody, just don't make a rush decision based on everybody else. Do it for you. Like I said, they're going to be making the payment. So yeah, let's go over this real quick. Good Experience Realtor. Google them. If you're here in Fort Cavazos area, just type it in and then look at the reviews. The reviews speak for themselves. Go back more than once. Make sure that your payment is less than 25% of your take home. If you're going to do a down payment, do a down payment. 20% is going to get you to not have PMI, but that's, you and your realtor, you guys can talk to the lender and all that good stuff. Get a survey, get an inspection, home warranty. And if you're doing a new build, usually they'll have a 210, you'll have a builder warranty. Just make sure, guys, when you get this stuff and you blue tape, you're going to go through, especially new homes, you're going to go in there and blue tape stuff. Whoever's there blue taping with you, make sure you don't rush through this. They're gonna be like, oh yeah, nope. You write it down and then you're gonna fix it. Make sure there is a paper trail for every single thing you do. Everything, emails, text messages, save them, don't delete them. Paper, keep it all. We have a drawer in our laundry room that we don't use. All of our home warranty stuff's there, all our appliances stuff's there. We should probably put it away, but that's where the builder put it, so we left it. And I put everything that has anything to do with the house. And again, do not rush. Do not rush. Do not rush. You have any questions? Reach out to somebody. Comment below. I can help you out. If I can't help you out, I'll find somebody on the Shine team that can. And if you don't like your realtor, tell them. Don't just keep trying to work through it. Just be like, hey, you and I aren't clicking. Is there somebody else I can talk to? We have that Shine team guarantee. If you feel like we're not doing good by you and we're not providing the great service that we're known for, we don't want you to go to another brokerage. We want you to stay with the team, because for us, when I say customer service is top, that's what we're really about, and you can tell by our Google reviews. And when you come into the office and talk to everybody, you'll see that. But there's nothing that can't be solved when you talk. Right? There's a lot of miscommunication. I'm learning that as I get older. So yeah, I hope this video helps any home buyers out there looking to buy their home for their first time. If you have any questions, you can hit me up at ben@shineteam.com. Like, comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. And I hope you have a great rest of the 2024. Happy hunting.